stadiums filled with 60,000 screaming fans. But these mega events have their roots in humble beginnings.
It's always the same. Every time I get ready for a big event, I think back on how I got here.
When I was a little kid, I really had an ambition to drive a monster truck.
Dad, up and down the beach, Dad was always a hot rodder.
When I was a kid, my grandfather brought me up, and I've been in a repair shop since I was old enough to walk.
Working on race cars, innovative.
I'm from a small farming community. I drove big tractors, you know, big tires, all day long up and down the field.
Childhood dreams fire our imagination and inspire us to succeed. For the pioneers of monster truck racing, those dreams soon became reality.
I really liked monster trucks. We used to see them in magazines and stuff, and my cousin decided he was going to try to put one together to run around the farm on. I was only 16 at the time, and I helped him assemble it. We were able to put it together quite cheaply for a couple $1,000, just working hard at it, and just using mainly only our ingenuity instead of our money.
Monster truck events became a way to build camaraderie during weekends. As the roots of competition took hold, a young man named Dennis Anderson drove onto the scene.
I used to create our own mud balls, you know, at home on the farm. We'd take tractors or whatever we could get our hands on that was close to the site that we wanted to play on. And we'd make our own mud pits. We'd have big bonfires. We'd have like a party type deal out of it, you know. But it was fun. We're out there just raring on the trucks, slinging mud, and we were breaking and tearing up parts then. But the fun back then was so fun. It was unreal.
It wasn't long before the spectacle of monster trucks moved from local county fairs to a bigger stage. As the sport grew in popularity, the real stars began to develop.
As any element of competition comes in, the technology has to go with it. Now we have to build them wider, faster, make them jump higher. So we go from a vehicle that weighed 17,000, 18,000 pounds to building something at the 10,000, 11,000 pound range.
Monster trucks have evolved into high-tech extreme machines. Wider bodies made of fiberglass allow for greater mobility and quick repair. Specially designed shocks allow the trucks to soar upwards of 40 feet and still land safely. But as competition is pushed to new limits, the danger increases.
We started these trucks out 15 years ago, a typical seat like you would have in your pickup. Those guys drive around with just laptops. You look back and you go, wow, how far we have come.
Innovations in the design of helmets, restraints, roll cages, and fire seats keep the driver safe so they can continue to push the envelope.
The trucks have progressed so much and advanced technology-wise in the past years that they're always trying to keep a step ahead of that. The bar does keep being raised. You know, the obstacles that are put out there, the jumps are getting bigger, and it is a challenge to keep a good balance with the two.
The higher they fly, the harder they fall. Crashes make drivers a crowd favorite.
On the track, I'm here to either make history or be history.
You can feel your heart just pumping out of your chest.
Your hands are sweating, your legs quivering, the drums out, flashes going off in the stadium.
You're on the spot. You better put this truck on wheels. You gotta impress all these people.
Sometimes before I would go out and do a running freestyle, I get a little bit nervous. And finally, you know, before I pull the belts one more time, I sit there and think, you know what? This is where you always wanted to be. So this is the moment you always wanted to live for. So you have fun.